MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Oakland Athletics.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. HR, what's the key for them here tonight?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know, you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Angelo Ogle will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. Now, let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Jed Lowry. You know, Jed Lowry came up from Stanford University. Actually, he's from Salem, Oregon. He's an Oregon kid. That's why I like him so much. But he can play everywhere in the middle infield for you. Still catches the ball, and he'll turn a pivot every now and then, too.
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball.
Center fielder, number 22.
Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he hung him one and he smoked it, but just wasn't able to keep it fair. I doubt if he throws him that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit. especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Now Chu around second. He'll try for 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Stewart.
Into the box, Alden Stewart fouled straight back. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
1 out and a runner on third. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now or will he continue to stay away?
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Texas. Nothing for the Rangers to start. A's coming up on MLB Network. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Gary Hull gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rangers. I'm looking down there at Elvis Andrus. This guy plays on winning teams, and there's no coincidence. He catches the baseball, and his team wins. You have to catch the routine ball in order to give your team a chance, and he's one of the best at doing that.
Leading off for the Athletics, center fielder Daniel Takahashi.
To first. Gets dirty and gloves it. Got him.
batting second.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald's strike zone is pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with him. There's not a whole lot of flash, but you just want him. Be consistent. Pick one side or the other. That's where guys get frustrated.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. And so with two away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. At the plate, Billy Butler. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first.
Nope.
Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. This pitch is popped up. Stewart is over, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still no score. Digging in, Douglas Prescott. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Prescott.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And no shot for Butler here. It's a fair ball.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the second one you hit. Nice job.
Michael McKay.
fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
A 1 pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. There he goes. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Leonis Martin.
Stepping in, Leonis Martin. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. In time, and he is nailed at second.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ready with the 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rangers go down quickly there. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Moss. He'll start us out here in the home half of the 2nd.
Brandon Moss.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he misses again. 2-0.
2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Matthew Cabrera waits on deck. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the 2nd.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping into the box, Matthew Cabrera, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
The 0-1. Hot shot down the line. And that's through for a hit.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Laurie.
Coming to the plate now, Brett Laurie. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Changeup called strike one.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
None out, runners at first and second. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. Liner towards second. Andrus back to first, and that gets Lowry as well. A double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Here comes the 1-0. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Hit sharply toward the right side. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the A's have taken a 1-0 lead. Throw won't get him. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
A changeup over the inside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit hard towards second, but a great diving catch here will end the inning, and he might have saved a run in the process as well. That's as good a play as you're going to see a second baseman make, and he does it to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Here it comes now to Andrus. A fastball that just misses inside. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an account at times.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Cody Ashe. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that gets him on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
Now batting, left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Whoa, those 2 out base hits, those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Alden Stewart.
In now, Alden Stewart. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Standing in now, Tim Lewis. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to minimize the damage here. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Just miss on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, all tied at 1-1.
Leading off for the A's, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in for his second at bat, Daniel Takahashi. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The payoff pitch one more time. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. One out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
No respect. They know you're struggling, so they came right at you with the fastball 3-2, and you got the base hit. That's got to make you feel pretty good.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, this catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chu has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, and Chu puts it right on the money. He's out at home plate. Nothing doing there for the A's. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Ready for another chance? Douglas Prescott. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Prescott.
First pitch on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Your
Mitch
attention, please.
Weber is forced
Now
onto the
pitching for
mound
the
now
A's,
following the injury.
number
He'll get
25,
as many warm-up tosses
Mitch
as he needs as a
Weber.
result. Up high, 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
If you want to take a snapshot of staying inside the baseball, that's it right
Now
there.
batting,
Stay inside the ball,
second baseman,
shoot it the other way for the base
Michael
hit.
McCabe.
Stepping in now, Michael McCabe, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 1-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Back-to-back hits, and now they're in a position to break this inning open. You can bunt, you can hit and run, you can do a lot of things now to take the lead and really put some pressure on the defense.
Martin.
Here's Leonis Martin, as he'll take a look at ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Cespedes. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again. Billy Butler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, number 16.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Brandon Moss.
Into the box now, Brandon Moss. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. One 0 count. Here it is. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box, Matthew Cabrera. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Two and 0. Here it is. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and it's given the A's a 3-1 lead.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
The batter, number 13.
Into the box now,
baseman,
Brett Laurie. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Chu is underneath this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 8. Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Settling in now, Cody Ashe. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Fouled straight back. got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. No hits to this point. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2, and that one stayed up a little high.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Left side. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch outside. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all. Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And that's finally over for a strike. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Last half of the 5th coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 3-1. Here's Jed Lowry now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jed Lowry.
First pitch of the at bat. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Fouled back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chu has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. One and one.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Takahashi. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Swing and a liner.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. On its way is pitch number 75. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed up a little high. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Here it comes on 3-0. Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike one. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
You knew with 3 balls on the batter and a runner on first base, he was going to challenge him with the fastball, and the hitter didn't miss it. Got the base hit, and now they're first and second.
In now, Billy Butler, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 2-1. Here it is. And this will be fouled away. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Soft liner towards short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. A's strand a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Digging in to try it again. Alden Stewart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Stewart.
And now a pitch on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just got a piece to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 31, Tim Lewis.
Striding in once again, Tim Lewis. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. On the ground up the middle. Lowry's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, catcher, Douglas Prescott.
Ready for another chance. Douglas Prescott. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The A's lead this one 3-1. Brian Dunzing enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53, Brian Dunzing.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Moss. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Designated hitter, Brandon Moss.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
In the air now, out to left. Chu on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Matthew Cabrera will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. No one out with a runner at second. And there's ball 1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
in for strike 2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
One and 2. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Stepping in now, Brett Lawrie, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Digging in once again, Jed Lowrie. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground at first. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. And it's still 3-1. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Eric O'Flaherty is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Eric O'Flaherty.
Ready once again, Michael McCabe. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
McCabe.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Butler has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled back. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Now a snap throw to first, but the runner's back easily. Leonis Martin stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Smoke toward the hole, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, he got ahead early, 0-2, and you still gave him a little bit too much to work with because that's why he's able to get a ground ball for a base hit.
Andrews.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrews. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. First and second here with nobody out. And now a sacrifice attempt by Andrus as he's able to put this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
That's a perfect punt. I consider that the double bonus. He's giving himself up. They knew he was bunting. He dropped the bunt down, and the bunt was so good they couldn't get him out. We got the bases loaded.
So coming to the plate, Cody Ashe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And he takes a called 3rd strike, and that's a big one as the bases stay loaded here with 1 out in the inning now.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Miguel Jimenez is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
From the belt, the pitch, and this is fouled at the plate. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. Shin-Soo Choo will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a pitch popped up. Back behind short. He's going to be kicking himself. Cabrera takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Tell you what, man, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1 count, 1st and 2nd. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A's bullpen does its job. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. The A's lead this one 3-1. Lewis Coleman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Lewis Coleman.
So striding in, Josh Reddick. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
1-0 pitch on the way. 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Daniel Takahashi is on deck. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Daniel Takahashi, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And that misses, 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, he walked the first batter of the inning. Now he finds himself down 3-1 count. I tell you what, he's in danger right here. Got to throw strikes and get back in this thing, because walking and bad counts adds up to a big inning for the offense.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long. Two
2-1 now to Cespedes. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that'll bring in the right-handed hitting Billy Butler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Standing in now, Brandon Moss, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now ball line softly down the right field line, and that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 5-1.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with the 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Joaquin Soria takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Joaquin Soria.
In now, Matthew Cabrera. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the A's. Maybe the best fans in baseball right there, and they're loving it at the 5 and dime. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Sean Doolittle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
62, Sean Doolittle.
So striding forward now, Alden Stewart. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Right there for strike 1.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Striding into the box, Tim Lewis. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Stepping in now, Douglas Prescott, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Butler is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. There's a look at how we got to where we are. A's leading this one here in Oakland as we draw nearer to the finish line. Digging in, the switch hitter, Michael McCabe. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Here's the 0-1. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Lowry will just look this one in, and that ends the inning. Rangers lead 1. They're down here 5-1. Ready now, Brett Lowry. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Second baseman, Brett Lowry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. Outstanding range on display that time, and here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did, and then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the 2-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready with another 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. The 4th they've hit into tonight. My word. And that one ends the inning. Dan Otero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Dan Otero.
Here's Leonis Martin. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Designated hitter, Leonis Martin.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Elvis Andrus now as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Butler is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Third baseman, number 25, Cody Ashley.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Ashley. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now here's the pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a swing and a miss. And now the Rangers are down to their final strike here.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit it.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Right side. Lowry's there. Throw on to first would be in time to take care of him, and the A's are going to take a 2-1 lead in our series. They take the pivotal Game 3 here at home as the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Athletics take a 2-1 advantage in this division series. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rangers, 1 run on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.